Now we can move over to really, no kidding, these guys are morons where a court is concerned. In this particular instance, it is the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in New York. And really, this is perfect for Moran Monday. Because Robert Jordan, who had a discrimination lawsuit before the court, was recently sent packing. He sued for discrimination because he had applied to be a cop. He wanted a police officer. In 1996, he took the police exam, and he scored 33 points. That would have been back in, I guess he would have been, 35 years old or so when he took, he was a college graduate. He took the exam. And on the exam, he scored 33 points. And that is, on the exam, a high score because it equates roughly to an IQ of 125. He's a smart guy, Robert Jordan. He was trying to get a job as a police officer with New London, Connecticut. But the New London city government and its police force had a policy that said they would not interview for a job anyone who had a test score higher than 27, because if the applicant scored higher than 27, for all intents and purposes, it meant he was, or she, but in this case it was a he was too smart to be a cop. I'm not being a smart aleck here. I find this horrifying. Now, they were willing to interview people who scored 13 points lower than Mr. Jordan. If you scored a 20 on the police test, you were eligible to be interviewed. If you scored a 21, a 22, a 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. But above 27, you were too smart to be a police officer. The stated reasoning behind it was that people who score too high could get bored with police work and leave after undergoing costly training. Now, other evidence was developed in the lower court proceedings before it got to the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals. And the evidence developed there showed that most police officers nationally score, on average, a 21 or 22 on the test. That means that when you extrapolate that over to an IQ score, that means that the average police officer has an IQ of around 104, which is just a little bit above average intelligence on the IQ scale. So Robert Jordan sued. He felt he had been denied equal protection under the law for being smart. So the trial court found that not wanting to hire smart people because they might leave sooner was a rational basis for the policy, and the U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals upheld the decision, saying that, yeah, probably, yeah. Because, and this is the editorialized portion, because in an authoritarian state, you don't want smart officers. You want officers who will do what they're told, mace whom they're told to mace, pepper spray whom they're told to pepper spray, march when they're told to march, and use truncheons when they're told to use truncheons. What a stark contrast between the Second U.S. Court of Appeals and the Montana Supreme Court. One issues a considered ruling, while the other, a couple of months back, holds that it is possible to be too smart to be a cop.